Good, happy Saturday morning, everyone. It is Saturday, March 13, 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Saturday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Saturday morning, so let's begin. First up, let's take a look at your COVID-19 numbers in New Hampshire. And here is a look at those COVID-19 numbers here in New Hampshire right now. There are 78,074 number of people in New Hampshire tested positive for COVID-19. There are 1,195 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire, and there are 73 current number of hospitalizations for COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And that is a look at your COVID-19 numbers here in New Hampshire. Four more Granite Staters die of COVID-19 as cases rise. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
What is there not to love about Franklin Pierce?
The Pierce Promise New Hampshire Scholarship Program is new at Franklin Pierce for high school seniors enrolling in the fall of 21, and it offers free tuition. You attend Franklin Pierce University.
Now to the latest on the coronavirus. There are 287 new COVID cases in New Hampshire tonight. 4 more people have died. None of...
Okay, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Looks like it's not showing.
For the easy and the complex, the small stuff and the big, we're here with the affordable local loans, easy to manage accounts, and financial advice to help you blaze a trail, figure stuff out, and make your money go farther. We're Granite State Credit Union. Live bold.
Now to the latest on the coronavirus. There are 287 new COVID cases in New Hampshire tonight. 4 more people have died. None of today's deaths were linked to long-term care facilities. 2,100 cases remain active and 73 people are hospitalized. 11% of the state's population has received at least one vaccine dose. Just over 10% of the state now fully vaccinated with either 2 doses of Pfizer and Moderna or 1 dose of Johnson & Johnson. Nearly 79% of the state has not received any shot as of yet.
Okay, and there you go on that video in that report. DNC Chair Harrison, deeply disturbed by allegations against New York's Cuomo, but stops short of call to resign. Ahead of Sunday appearance before NHDP, top national Democrats also address future of the first in the nation primary and possible Sununu Hassan race. Biden COVID-19 relief plan. School districts hold clinics to vaccinate teachers and staff members. Superintendents in Manchester, Salem say teachers excited to get vaccinated. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
For the easy and the complex, the small stuff and the big, we're here with the affordable local loans, easy to manage accounts, and financial advice to help you blaze a trail, figure stuff out, and make your money go farther. We're Granite State Credit Union. Live bold.
A fine-tuned vaccine machine in action inside Dover High School. Shots going into the arms of teachers and staff, 30 every 15 minutes, 800 by day's end.
We're able to get entire SAU 11 through every Dover school, and then we're also doing all the private schools in Dover and all the charter schools as well.
Symbolic in its timing, it was Friday, March 13th, 2020, that schools learned everyone would switch to remote. A year later, the ultimate defense against COVID, the vaccine, finally a reality.
and that's a huge morale builder. It helps with the anxiety that people have. It's big in that way, and that then projects onto our students.
It is so exciting, so hopeful, so cheerful, so celebratory. We are more than happy about today's.
In Manchester, about 1,400 teachers and staff getting shots at their clinic, and in Salem, another 640. A boost for educators in a district where students have been in class 5 days a week since September.
Despite all our staff's efforts and our students' efforts and the community's efforts, there's tremendous tension and stress day in and day out.
The teachers' union calls it a big step for all districts as they work toward getting everyone back in the classroom full-time.
We're, finally being treated and acknowledged as the essential workers that we really are. And it's really going to help us get back to, the in-person learning.
Some small closed clinics were held today as well. There'll be one in Portsmouth tomorrow and at Pinkerton on Sunday. So many happy people now. We're live in Portsmouth. Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News Now.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Cuomo, I'm not going to resign. I never harassed anyone. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
A whiskey so smooth, it's inspired legends. Taste, that's why.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here as we near the end of another week together. And like so many Friday nights before, this is not a slow one. There's news on the virus, on one of the key vaccines, those stimulus checks in some Americans' accounts as early as tonight now. But we do begin with the breaking news involving New York Governor Andrew Cuomo tonight. Just before we came on the air this evening, New York's two senators, Chuck Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand, issuing a joint statement saying, "We commend the brave actions of the individuals who have come forward with serious allegations of abuse and misconduct," going on to say that Governor Cuomo should resign. The governor facing two investigations and a move by some state lawmakers to impeach amid growing allegations of misconduct, and of course the other investigation into his handling of the data involving nursing home deaths during the pandemic. The governor today denied the allegations of misconduct, urging lawmakers to, quote, "wait for the facts," saying, "I never harassed anyone, I never abused anyone, I never assaulted anyone," that voters know the difference between cancel culture, politics, and the truth. New York's two senators tonight who had said they would wait for the investigation, now saying this evening it is clear that he has, quote, "lost the confidence of his governing partners and the people of New York." ABC's Stephanie Ramos leading us off tonight outside the governor's office right here in New York.
Tonight, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo defiant.
"I'm not going to resign. I never harassed anyone. I never abused anyone. I never assaulted anyone. And I never would."
The embattled governor under growing pressure to step down after allegations of inappropriate behavior. Now, the state's two senators saying Cuomo must go. Chuck Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand writing, "Governor Cuomo has lost the confidence of his governing partners and the people of New York. Governor Cuomo should resign." They join nearly all members of New York's congressional delegation, including Representative Jerry Nadler, one of the highest-ranking Democrats in Congress, and Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, writing, "We believe these women. We believe the reporting. Governor Cuomo can no longer effectively lead." Over the last 2 weeks, 6 women, including current and former members of Cuomo's staff, have accused him of sexual harassment and unwanted advances. The most recent, an unidentified woman still working for the governor. Her colleague telling the Albany Times-Union the aide alleged that Cuomo summoned her to the governor's mansion to help with his cell phone. And while they were alone, he reached under her shirt. Today, Cuomo responding.
"The last allegation is not true. And I have not had a sexual relationship that was inappropriate, period."
The three-term governor now facing 2 investigations, allegations of underreporting COVID-19 deaths in state nursing homes, and now the allegations brought forth by these women. Today, Cuomo asking that those investigations be allowed to unfold.
People know the difference between playing politics, bowing to cancel culture, and the truth. Let the review proceed.
So let's get right back to Stephanie Ramos on this from the start. She's outside the governor's office here in New York City tonight. And Stephanie, I know the state attorney general's investigation into these allegations of misconduct against the governor moving forward tonight.
Yes, David, we've learned Charlotte Bennett will be interviewed next week as part of the state attorney general's investigation. She's a former aide to Cuomo and the second woman to accuse him of sexual harassment. Keep in mind, the attorney general's office does have subpoena powers, so they'll be able to question any of his accusers and obtain any documents, emails, or text messages that might help them in this investigation. David.
All right, Stephanie Ramos leading us off on a Friday night. Steph, thank you.
Hi, everyone. Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Thank you for joining us for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. I'll have news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.